everybody, and welcome to another episode of Kame House Party, the world's #1 bestest and only improv comedy Dragon Ball Watch Along podcast in the known universe. But today, as we are still on strike, you can read down there, ain't shit changed.
Un strike, as it says.
We are un strike.
One strike.
Un strike, Fraulein. I don't think you're supposed to say Fraulein anymore because it's like diminutive.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's like, that's how you used to say like little lady in German. Shout out to Becca who told me that. So you don't add the line, you just say Frau or Herr.
Frau.
So that's like lady or gentleman.
Oh.
So you'd be Herr Aaron.
Herr Aaron.
Mm-hmm. And then I'd be Frau Vince because I was
gonna say hairline, little man.
Oh, yes.
Is that the title of the early 2000s Wayne's comedy where they put Marlon Wayne's head on a baby? Airline.
I hope that is the translated title of the hit movie Little Man, which I believe I think that's got to be the title.
It's got to be.
Yeah. Either that or
Mensch. If it's German,
yeah,
it would be Mensch, right? Yes, because the Ubermensch.
Oh, is great, man. I think we might be treading on tricky German waters because they have words for specific things. So like we're just combining two German words that they'd probably be like, ugh, I hate you for doing that, and they turn French when they get angry.
They take off their lederhosen and put on their striped shirts.
So
this is not offensive.
No, not at all. Look, what we're gonna do after this is put on our American flag shirts and pants, our Ray-Ban sunglasses
on the back of our heads.
On the back of our heads, because we got dip in the front, baby. We're gonna shoot fireworks out of our buttholes for freedom.
I got dip in each cheek, baby. I'm double cheeked up at this NASCAR race.
That's what it means here in America. Hey. Instead of that hoe over there, thought in America means that 10-gallon hat over there.
Well, Vince, look, we've clearly established that America is the best nation in the world. But the second best nation, as we all know, is donation.
Hey, we got there. We absolutely got there because it's important to note that, boy, oh boy, do we have an exciting opportunity for you to donate to a worthy cause. Have you heard about Cancer Research Institute? Who provides much needed funding to cancer research to hopefully eradicate the demon of cancer from this world, like Sunlight and Demon Slayer, baby. We're trying to take down Muzan Jackson with your donations as part of, gosh, I'm slamming so many things together right now, as part of our 12-hour charity stream Into the Spider-Verse edition this Saturday, September 30th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. on twitch.tv/KameHouseParty. We're going to attempt to beat Spider-Man Miles Morales, help raise some money, and through your donations, you can add crazy challenges and things to the stream. We got special guests, special challenges, special cause. I think I've read everything on our little calling card.
So. I just realized that we're attempting to beat Miles Morales. Might not sound great. The game. We're
attempting to conquer the game. Get Vince another notch on his New Game Plus belt.
We're not some sort of prowler or spot. We don't want to hurt this guy.
No, but we do want to get into his world, and that's what we're gonna do. This Saturday, September 30th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. The donation link is live. So go on down to donate.tiltify.com/@KameHouseParty/charity stream 2023. I'll say it again, but a little slower. Donate www.tiltify.com/@Kame House Party/charity stream 2023.
The link will be in the show notes.
Mm-hmm. And now that CTA is in the rear window, we can get on to the thrust of this episode, which is another exciting episode of Manga Reader's Digest.
Yes, indeed. It's low. It's in the evening. I put a wax record onto the phonogram.
Ah, yes, Charlie Chaplin's Pratfalls, Volume 1.
Wait, hold on. Wait, this is my favorite. Ow!
Oh, that one makes my gut chuckle.
I do. I'm imagining him falling down some sort of staircase.
Yes.
At a gala event, embarrassing himself in front of a duke.
Oh my, that'd be the least of his worries. Because this one coming up, I love this one in particular. Whoa! Crash! I chuckle every time I envision him falling from the mezzanine into the pit orchestra on clown night at the gala.
It turns out he's the one who is the clown. Though he was not scheduled to perform on stage.
He became the main feature. I ask you, Mrs. Lincoln, how did you like the show?
The hidden track upon this phonograph is a gunshot.
Okay, all right. That's end scene. I can't wait for us to take down the Jerky Boys, put out our own Pratfall album. But we've got a great manga to put up on the screen.
Yeah, put it on the glass.
Am I doing it?
Are you?
I don't.
Oh, we have to go. We have to do this.
There
first.
we go. There we go. It's already there because I think you probably heard or saw this coming, depending on if you're watching or listening to this. But Hardboiled Cop and Dolphin is here for another week. Aaron, are you telling me you couldn't get over all the fish puns? You had to come back for a little bit more.
I needed more fish. I needed more ocean mammals.
Okay.
I needed more. I wasn't hard boiled enough.
All right.
I still had a dippy middle.
I've never heard anybody call it a dippy middle.
Well, if it's a boil, if you're attempting to boil an egg.
There we go. A soft boil.
A dippy middle.
The opposite of a samajima is a soft boil.
But yeah, I've read way ahead of what we're going to cover here in this episode. But it's too much fun.
It's a lot of fun. We said this on the first episode. It still blows my mind that this did not get picked up or renewed. This did not even get a paper release. I think probably because of the pandemic. Like it released in 2020.
Yeah.
Ended in 2021. They weren't probably they weren't putting anything new in production at that time. So
especially print.
So unfortunately, we may have to wait a little while before this gets any notoriety. Like this is going to be a classic in like 5 years. People are going to find this and they're going to be like, those two old dudes who do Kame House Party. I heard them talk about it in 2023.
The guy who's a skeleton now.
Yes, I did go the way of Brooks from fucking One Piece. Just a skeleton and an afro. I love that. I love that for me. I hope I look that good when I'm Bones. Anyway.
Just Bones.
What is this? Chapter 4, Oracle of Revelations. Picks up where we left off. uh, Umi and Samijima, aka Shark, are sending in their report, and I love the chief. I'm growing to love the chief more and more because he's like, look, guys, rewrite this. Then it's like, oh, it sounded. It's like, you expect me to believe this? It sounds like a grade schooler's essay. Then they go beat by beat everything that happened in the last chapter, with some very funny exposition from Boyle in here. I think I'll just stop on this line towards the bottom left. I got him right in the face too. I thought that was very impressive. If I had to write my own report, I'd say I look good doing it.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Just because it's gonna be read in court.
Are you kidding me? I want the judge, especially a celebrity judge like Judy, Joe Brown.
That's the two. The judge from Jury Duty.
That's right. That's
the
right.
Show.
The show, the hit TV show or streaming show. And Steve Harvey, also celebrity judge now.
Steve Harvey, like robes, gavel.
Yeah.
Legal.
No.
Okay.
where like Judy and Joe Brown have like some kind of legal component to it. Steve Harvey is just like, I want to hear your problems and then rule on that. So the episodes that I've seen, it's like 3 cases an episode.
3 cases.
Yeah, this is how fast he's running through them like this. I think the one that stuck out to me was, my husband plays his video game too much. The case.
Why did that stick out to you, Vince?
I don't know.
Maybe I don't see how that correlates.
Maybe I keep buying unnecessary equipment like a PS2 Slim from Japan. Why?
Oh, that's fine.
Maybe you'll find out later.
Do you have a PS2 Slim? Beforehand?
No.
Well, there you go.
I did not. And it wasn't from Japan. And it didn't come with a bunch of fun adapters. So take me to court, wife.
The only authority I respect in this country is Steve Harvey.
Yeah, take me to Harvey's court. I don't even know if that's the name of it. It's probably just Judge Steve Harvey. I don't know why I'm trying to overcomplicate it.
Judges in quotation marks, legally.
And I think the way that ended was Steve Harvey just be like basically doing couples therapy with the two of them, and then awarding her like $3,000 or something.
But they're him?
Yeah, it's like out of his own money. Like Steve Harvey's got that much money that he's like, I don't know, here's $3,000.
Oh, I thought you meant the boyfriend had to like give $3,000.
No.
I'm like, you know what? We're broken up. I don't respect the authority of Steve Harvey.
Because I think that's it. Every case was either like, oh, they've got a nice story. This is about money. Steve Harvey's going to make the problem go away by giving them the money that they're asking for. Or Steve Harvey's going to be like, boy, you are 48 years old. Can't be playing this video game. That kind of thing.
So it seems like he combined a judge show with small stake Shark Tank.
Small stake Shark Tank. Yes.
It's like, we need personal loans. Can you help Steve Harvey?
Yeah, basically that's it. Judge Steve Harvey.
Yeah, this show sounds great.
Maybe we, because it's reality, I think we could probably talk about it on the pod.
Mm-hmm. Is he, I mean, the only thing that can make it better if there was some sort of survey.
Oh, I want a survey. I want to be in the studio audience for Judge Steve Harvey. I had a chance. There was a small window where could have been a guest on Jerry Springer before he wrapped it all up. But
went to the big chair throwing place in the sky.
Oh man.
The studio.
R.I.P. And now I only look to my new god, Steve Wilkos.
So this report's bad, is what they're saying.
Report bad. but Chief has something to say to Samejima.
Some secrets to be revealed.
Exposition through slatted blinds. It's a cop conundrum. All right.
This island's got a special jurisdiction because shit's fucked.
Quite literally, we learn in these next couple of panels that the government of Japan has isolated this island at the same time that Chaco and Orphe show up because is that the staff sergeant or the dispatch says?
Second in command.
Mm-hmm. That little girl has the power of prophecy. And I love that it's not, and they say it's not just, oh, she can see the future. It's whatever she thinks of and says out loud becomes reality in one way, shape, or form.
It's like, no, this is a horror story.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's the so there's a Twilight Zone episode with there's a Twilight Zone episode where there's a kid, he just can change reality, and so all the adults are super scared of him, and they just do whatever he wants.
And it's because there was like a horror movie that came out a few years ago where it was like, what if Superman as a child was evil?
Why, you're talking about Brightburn.
Thank you. But it's not the same thing. That was just a superpowered alien, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who could do almost anything.
Look, part of the reason why we love this manga is we turn onto this page. It's like hers is the power of revelations. To think, the little kid who wants to renew the economy of this little island. And it's an immediate pun on revitalization. And then he calls it out so succinctly and fun. That pun was a stretch.
Even for those English speakers.
Again, a little bit of a flashback, and then we see Chaco's powers at work. A star punk turns into a real
starfish gets buff,
gets punked out. They don't even say anything to him. He just gains sentience. Want me to stuff this stupid sand full of razor blades, huh? Screw you! He walks into the sea.
Oh, this is these buff starfish, man.
I feel like this is such a missed opportunity with Spy Family being so loved. Like, just imagine if Spy Family was not out and in its place was Hardboiled Cop and Dolphin.
Ooh, that'd be real good.
Instead of Anya, we got Chaco. That's cool.
We got a bunch of freaks coming out of the ocean.
Bunch of ocean freaks. Bunch of puns that they get to make up for the English dub.
She just makes everyone handsome Squidward. Is what happens.
Ooh, that's right. So after that, seeing the power at work, Samejima goes off on Orphe. It's like, hey, why didn't you tell me this? How could you not tell me this about her powers, her revelations? They go to train/fight outside.
I like that Orphe's little activity was like, I have a new stuffed animal and I'm gonna stitch I Love Papa in it, and then I'll be her favorite again. See, he senses the competition.
Yeah.
Also, it's also essentially him saying, what if I bought a stuffed animal of me and gave it to my child?
Which is something, as a parent, I had not thought that could be possible. But yeah, I'm a Build-A-Bear that looks just like my ass.
Build events.
Build a parent. Wait, no, build a barrent. Yeah, build a barrent.
Build a barrent.
It's only for the parents, They go into the back room.
Mm-hmm.
They got all. It's like a character creator, but you fill it with stuffing.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no genitalia slider at Built-A-Bear.
Not at all. Yeah, it's not Peggy 18.
So it's like whoever wins gets to nap together with Chaco.
He's like, no.
I don't want that.
Just tell me what the powers are. Explain this.
Yeah. So fight starts, but Samajima pulls out his gun. Stop compliance. Stop compliance. I think I love that. It gets called back in a second. So Orphe is just like, oh my God, what's with this guy? It is shock. Samajima just pistol whips him in the brain. Chaco calls match point.
Cut to nap.
Mm-hmm. Do you identify with Chaco in this like her? This is how you go to look. This is how it is. This is how we nap here. What is it? Take all the fun thoughts in your head and toss them.
How do I isn't sleep weird where you don't know, like, just tell someone how to sleep. I don't know, man. I wish I knew.
Yeah, I never thought about that. As a parent, you have to teach your kid.
Well,
to a certain extent. It's like, this is how you close your eyes and then you count.
Mm-hmm. You make fake snoring sounds.
Boom, you're asleep.
Mm-hmm. There's supposedly some military technique to falling asleep anywhere. Never looked it up. Never touched the stuff.
I'm going to posit it has something to do with thinking about, normal stuff like slugs. As Chaco does. The most normal thing in the world to Chaco is an invertebrate goon little thing that is gross and slimy.
I mean, slugs they'll put me to sleep.
I think watching a slug, maybe that's it. Instead of counting sheep, you count slugs.
Yeah, if you count slugs to go to sleep, you're only going to be able to count one. They're too slow.
Exactly. You're just like, whoa. Just hold that note forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then with all that fuss, out like a light, Chaco mentioned something about her mother. Orpheus apparently was awake the whole time.
Mm. And the grossest panel, I don't need to see him with the whites of his eye and pupil.
I know. He's smoldering at us.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, it looks weird. So look.
Especially in bed with you?
It's like, don't lay me on my dorsal fin. It hurts a lot. You better come here and kiss it, make it better. So a dog, a bombastic side eye from an animal, from a dog particularly. Love it. Love to see a dog with whites in their eyes. This is horrid, and I don't like it.
I get it. I don't think no, sea creatures don't tend to have the whites of their eyes, do they?
Not really.
But we alluded to this in the last episode. But
did we skip a page?
Did we? Yep, absolutely we did.
Because I was like, wasn't there another panel I hated? There it is.
Yeah, there's another one where he's, I don't know, man. Maybe I would have been weak to a siren's call if I was out to sea, because that eye looks a little bit more inviting to me than it does to you. Maybe it's just because I love dolphins. I think I've told you. Have I said this on the pod?
You swam with dolphins. No,
Yeah.
your mom. Yeah.
I swam with dolphins in the Bahamas. I also had a birthday party at the Baltimore Aquarium when I was a child. And I was in the dolphin show. It was fucking rad. I loved it. Fed dolphins. I touched them. They're cool creatures. And I like that this one's looking me in the eye.
Yeah, you look at me in the eye when you talk to me, young dolphin. They love to laugh. I know that.
They do. They love to laugh. Great improv audiences, the dolphins.
They can clap.
They can clap. They can flap. They can flip. They can dip. We learn in this panel that Chaco doesn't know that she has powers or how they work. And then it's like kind of we learn that Chaco's power gets a lot stronger the closer you are to her, which I'm not sure if that gets answered by the end of this, but that means that any of these creatures that have turned near her, so like the octopus ball man, star punk, if they get far enough away, will they just revert back to normal creatures?
I suppose so, if that's the case. But there is a whole group. We'll couldn't find out. There's a whole group of sea people, bipedal sea people, out in the ocean. So maybe that's how close is close enough.
I don't know. Apparently close enough that the ocean gangs get introduced. It's like they keep coming after Chaco. That's why these things keep happening on the island. And then there's the ocean gangs panel. I'm gonna go to double mode so we can get that full little panel in there.
So look at that dorsal fin. How did he sleep on that?
Exactly.
It's like, because is it cartilage? Is it bone?
It's cartilage.
Oh, that's like sleeping on your nose.
Or with your ear folded over. You wake up. Oh man, that hurts. That really does hurt.
Nose, thanks.
Hey, there we go. There we go. Snaps for that pun.
Thank you. Yeah, let's take down the ocean gang.
So on to the 5th chapter. Familiar friend shows back up, Octopus Ball Man. This time he's reporting an incident. There's poachers in these waters. Also, boy, oh boy. They look good.
Keep out. There's a cop and a dolphin.
Yeah. There we go. Started 3 days ago now. There have been some poachers. We see said poachers. They're pulling up a little sea turtle. Poor guy. Probably this octopus's friend that he's looking for. His friend is named Kame Da. Turtle Da. And then we're introduced to the poachers. And there's this guy we don't really know too much about, just kind of appearing on the boat. Don't worry, you boys are keeping the attention. It's like our boys are keeping the attention off this nearby patrol boat. Meaning, are they part of the ocean gang? The boys get the call. Poachers in our waters. Yes, this is a good one. You want to take this one?
So Boyo asked the very obvious question of like, 1, we're police. 2, they're out in the ocean. Why can't the Coast Guard? And like, we don't even have a boat. What are we doing? And then Orphe's like, isn't it obvious what we have to do? And then he's like, we do this. We strip naked, and he goes full dolphin.
He goes full dolphin.
Full doffo.
it's, it's
just on a cliff.
Just sitting there on a cliff on the side of the road. It says, "Shark, toss me." Shark says, "No." Because it's physically impossible.
They're heavy.
Mm-hmm. And then eventually Orphe relents. "You're right. Fish sticks. I've messed up big time." Calls for Chaco to help.
Of course.
Who appears
you rang.
striking a pose. Picks up Orpheus. And before you swiped on your viewing device or turned the page, what were you expecting? What were you expecting the next panel?
I thought she was gonna toss. I'm like, oh, she picked him up. All right, toss him, boys.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be a toss, some skips into the boat.
Oh God, how painful.
But what we get instead, boy, oh boy, what we get instead. Oh. Shark, ride now.
We get some Ponyo bullshit going on.
Total Ponyo bullshit. Little tiny magical sea girl is not just tossing that dolphin. She's running on water with the dolphin and a man carrying. I do like the symmetry of these lines. Whoa, you're kidding me. Whoa, you're kidding me. Don't dolphins weigh, what, 500-600 pounds? And you're just, so you're aware, this is not how I pictured it all. I thought you were making a joke. And so, yeah, it's really funny. I love this panel. I mean, a little girl carrying a full-grown adult man on a porpoise. No, I mean, on a porpoise? Ah, damn it, whatever. It's great. Orpheus just goes, "I'm a dolphin, thanks."
Hello. Like, please, they're different.
Please. Nobody use porpoise anymore.
Just, I don't know, dolphin, have a better pun.
That's not fin. You can only do dolphin. Like, let me see if I can put one together real quick. My favorite actor is the guy from Rocky. And my other favorite actor is that kid from Stranger Things. So, to save time, when I tell people who my favorite actor is, I say Dolphin Wolfhard.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Of course. This dolphin should be making all those kind of puns.
Exactly. Man, Ice-T makes a guest appearance. Man, you cast Ice-T as the chief?
Yes.
Listen, Boyle. That girl has the power of revelation.
Yeah, he's the one explaining things now.
Yeah, I like the other guys. Oh, what perfect. It's done. Crunchyroll money, please.
Yeah, you spend money and then give us money.
Yeah, roll up those dollar bills, Crunchyroll. Strike's almost over. We're first in line.
I at some point he's got to be like, looks like this crime scene isn't dolphin safe.
Oh, that's a good one.
The only chicken of the sea is you.
He thought he was a real mackerel. Turns out he's just a minnow. A feeder fish. A shrimp. A know-nothing. A nobody.
Sorry, kid. You got catfished. But the real kind.
Yeah, it's just a shape-shifting catfish.
I just liked you so much. I thought you wouldn't like me if you knew I was a catfish.
Yeah, we caught this guy trolling on the finternet.
Cast a net. He was on the net, but got caught up.
Oh, stop, Aaron. Stop. We'll write the next 6 volumes of Hardboiled Cop and Dolphin.
Because it's battle time.
Oh yeah, fight time. It's been a couple panels without a fight. And if nothing else, this manga is expertly paced. Samejima lands on the boat. Please, nobody move. Our sleek, I'm assuming this guy's a blonde-haired, well-dressed gentleman in the mask, takes a spear to our boy Samejima. I think the panel on the bottom left is very fun, where he's like, oh, hey now, oh, watch out.
Just dodging.
Just, making those dodge moves. Clocks this guy with a kick, sending him to the edge. He then goes on and is like, oh, cop. Wasn't expecting a cop like you to be here. Most cops are, fat and lazy. I'm expanding on the lines here. But then offers Samejima a job, presumably with the Ocean Gangs.
It's like, come on.
Wouldn't you like to join me? It's like, no rules. There are no strings on me. I'm nobody's puppet. I'm not playing Lies of P. And then he goes to kind of show off how free he is by doing a twist and twirl, to which Samejima, such a good boot to the foot.
Oh, that's a good face.
It's a good foot, good face.
Gurf.
Samajima's like, all right, look, you thought you were going to beat me. You're not beating me, for one. But I like doing stuff that earns people's gratitude. But if there's one thing I like more, it's socking smug bastards like you straight in the kisser. Look at that face.
Heart.
And then we get some off-screen beating, which I think is great. We meet the other sea turtles that were rescued. The octopus guy is like, no, these aren't my friend. That's Kamemura, Turtle Mura, Kamezono, Turtle Ono, and Kameyama, Turtle Yama. He's like, my friend is Kameda. He's more like a kappa. And did you know what a kappa was?
Yeah. They got in their turtle people. They love dragging you down to the depths.
That's what I was hoping we'd get to.
They have an indented head.
Yep.
And they keep water in it. I think that's it.
That's how they stay hydrated when they're up on land before they drag you into the sea.
They drag your ass. I know Bowser is supposed to be Kappa-like. It's based on, I believe, Jack Black is based on a Kappa.
This is what Jack Black should have been cast as.
Ooh, imagine him singing about peaches.
I don't want to, because this is not a Peggy 18 choice.
You can grate up a bomb on those apps.
I'm jealous. I mean, you look at the thighs. The definition in the thighs. He's eating a cucumber.
Well, that's how. You don't want to live like this man, like this Kappa.
I couldn't do it. Vegetarian diet, not for me. No thanks. Nope. I'm a carnivore. And with that, we move on to the final chapter that we'll cover this episode, chapter 6.
He hasn't eaten one fish.
Who?
Orphe. I know he look. I know he loves ramen.
It's true.
He's got to be hankering for a fish.
I agree with you.
Or is he just in love with human food now?
It could be he's in love with. Damn it.
Yeah, expand. You gotta make those boos bigger, Vince.
Oh, it's for. I have no idea why this is doing. There we go.
Haha.
Yeah, maybe he's into these really, really, really huge sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes.
Oh, the sweet potatoes. Yeah, Umi wasn't
really
in.
big.
Officer Umi was not in too many of the previous chapters, but is back now with those sweet potatoes that were hinted at in chapter 1.
Check out sweet potato.
Sweet potato check off.
Ooh.
I could do not fish stuff.
And you do it for scale.
All right, let's pack it up, folks. What do you want me to say? What else do you want me to say? Because I could wrap up this entire chapter in one word that describes two things.
Yep, it's a chapter.
Hey, it's a chapter. So Umi is showing Samajima around her house. It's a place where everybody tends to congregate, including monkeys. There's a monkey in that panel just hanging out on the island with everybody else. I wanted to take a second to talk about the characterization of these teenage boys who are peering into the window to see Umi hanging out with a non-islander, a landlubber, some weirdo. He's over there oogling her boobs. No.
Some old dude
out here oogling those boobs. But then we have the thrust of the episode. Help. We learn that Umi's father is also
the mayor.
The mayor, yeah. Is trying to save a cat stuck on the side of a cliff. I think you might be able to tell where this is going when there are two teen boys and some boobs involved.
There's first Umi's dad, the mayor. Great style.
Oh yeah.
And there is a running gag throughout this entire issue of him. He's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm just going to give you my will. And I think Ume has a line, if you have to make it 10 words or less, okay? Just because of the time factor. But he keeps trying to figure out a way to give his will.
Right.
Multiple, like, just he can't quite get it under 10 words. And I think the crux of it is like, don't look at my search history.
It's something like that. Yeah, he's like, whatever you do, don't look in my file on my computer or my browser history. So he's keeping it on the hard drive.
That like a maniac. I mean, if it's, I know cell reception's bad. So he's downloading pics overnight.
Man, look, I'll say it.
Mega upload.
Thank you. I rest my case, Judge Harvey. Crucify me, Judge.
These are, I don't know how I know these specifics. But yeah, these. Oh boy.
And then we get to this. The boys who honestly look like the thickness of their neck.
These are men.
These look like men. Did they get held back at school? Maybe because of their lecherous attitudes? Because they want to help out. They're seizing their opportunity. They're seizing something heaving. There we go. But they're like, look, we'll rescue your father. We'll do whatever. It's just that we have one request. Please let us touch your boobs.
Ah. She's like, no.
Yeah. And then Samajima comes in. 1, this is an emergency. 2, what you think? There we go. What you think you're saying around a police officer? He squeezes their heads. And then kind of calls them out for being pervs. They call him out too. They're like, "You were looking." He goes, "I was not." "Yes, you were." "You did?" Like the kids are freaking out. They're like, "This dude, he actually looked."
We'd never do that.
We just idealized Misumi's boobs.
I only stare at the faint outline. I never look directly at the center.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's too blinding. The gravity, the mass.
Then we get another beat of the Will line. "I know if I drop the whatever you do at the front." No, wait. I'd still be 2 words over.
And it's, they're arguing, and Ume, unfortunately, is like, all right, once over the shirt.
Mm-hmm. "If you rescue my dad, you each get a squeeze over the shirt."
And then immediate cut to.
Yeah, cut to this. I think it's funnier if we skip this panel, but like,
yeah,
it just cuts to them immediately hanging.
They're also
They went too fast. The thought of boobs sent them diving off the edge way too fast.
And then these other freaks come out.
Yeah. The old man and I'm assuming his son.
Yeah. We'll rescue because it's, the right thing to do. We are not to touch your boobs. Help this man.
Yeah. They do it. All right, here we go. Oops. Where'd all the wind come from? Bang. How the heck did it come to this?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's Samejima's turn. If you want anything done right, guess I'll have to save them all. You okay with that? And he just runs down the cliff face, grabs a rope, does one of those swingy little things.
I think this was in a Mission Impossible.
Right? It feels action. I guess Mission Impossible is like modern action tropes, but yeah.
A G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Something like that. Where it's, a character. Maybe, you know what it might be? What's this Sylvester Stallone climbing movie?
Cliffhanger.
I think this is from Cliffhanger.
It might be a cliffhanger.
It feels like a cliffhanger.
This episode's not a cliffhanger.
No.
Don't worry.
Because we're going to wrap up this chapter in a few panels or pages. Boom. Samejima out of nowhere hits a boat being lowered to the sea with Chaco.
I thought it was being raised since
is it raised?
There's water
dripping
from
it.
The Mark 6.
Mm-hmm. "Oh, hey there, shark. What are you doing out here?" And then we see that Orphe saved the day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like the mayor. I like that the cat's still on his shoulder.
I feel like he was like, what if I put a One Piece character as the mayor?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Half
One Piece, half Professor or Dr. Briefs.
Is that just it? Is this like the mangaka was like, here's all the characters I'd put in One Piece. I'm like, oh, dang. Well, I'll just make them cops. That's like pirates.
They wouldn't have been able to be pirates. They would have been Marines. There are too many Marines in One Piece already.
I'm going to be king of the cops.
Cop king. I'm king of the cops.
I hid all my prisoners in one piece, and it's on the Grand Line. Please save them.
Oh man. Maybe we should just get into One Piece.
Well, I mean, we can start with the live action. I love here, Vince. Absolutely, positively love the idea. Just to be a little freak, for trolling purposes. If I only watch the live action, I don't read anything else. I don't watch anything else.
I feel the same way. I know I'm trolling One Piece fans when I say, "Oh, I've only read the Wano arc."
Mm-hmm.
I know that makes them so furious. It's like, this dude just watched some of the best shit in the fucking series, or just read some of the best shit in the series. I know, okay, but I saw it got a season 2.
Mm-hmm.
It got a season 2 got greenlit within 2 weeks. 2 weeks of the live action airing.
Is Netflix just good at making shows about plucky teens and young adults?
It's a great niche that they found themselves in, but you're right. Their hit rate is for, I'd say, 20 to 14. That's the audience they really have a hold on.
That's who's got to be the cast.
Yeah.
In fantastical situations.
So that's right, Netflix. We just gave you another idea to greenlight, which is the live action of Hard Boiled Cop and Dolphin.
These are all teens and young adults.
Yeah. Look at all the teen representation.
Mm-hmm. This is essentially Euphoria.
Basically.
Look at these guys.
You cast Zendaya as Umi.
And Zendaya is Umi.
Cast Timothy Chalamet as Boyle.
Danny DeVito as Orpheus.
Yes, absolutely. Like, for real.
We got to stop the Ocean Gang, Boyle. They're coming after my Chaco.
Chaco, as played by who's gonna play Chaco?
It's a full CG character.
It's a fully CG character, but it needs whoever played Grogu plays Chaco.
The puppeteers.
The puppeteers.
Chaco needs 5 puppeteers.
Yes, the most elaborate puppet Netflix has ever seen.
Orpheus is an elaborate prosthetic job.
Yeah.
8 hours in the chair.
Danny DeVito is like Krang in there.
He just controls from the
He pilots Orphe like a Gundam.
They can just live here's what you got to do, Netflix. Don't live action the most popular anime. Live action the stuff that hasn't been turned into an anime yet, then there's no comparison. Just start hitting the manga already.
Yeah, go to the deep, deep well of manga where you can find all kinds of sick shit you didn't know you needed.
Cheap. License that stuff for peanuts.
We're talking about a dead property here. It's
pennies
DOA.
on the yen.
Yeah. But, which
might be more expensive.
It probably
around the same?
Similar? So here we are. The mayor has been saved along with the other boob grabber hopefuls.
And here they are, your boob grabber hopefuls of the class of 2023.
The Anagashima High School class of 23. They realize that this is all the men. It's all the men realize they lost their chance. They're crying. Don't cry, boys.
The boobs, our chance. We let it slip through our fingers. But then
the boys apologize thoroughly to Miss Umi, and they get their reward. As we know, when she salutes, the buttons go boop. And yeah, she salutes. She shows everybody the goods.
Oh, they get eye boobs like a Yamcha.
Yep, they get Yamcha eye boobs.
I didn't see that until now for a reason.
And there's like one afterward panel. It's afterward. Samejima. Or sorry, this is Ice-T, right?
Yeah.
Afterward, Samejima was a little more popular with the island teenagers.
Why would he be more popular? Oh, they wanted a cigarette from him.
Yeah, they think he's cool. He smokes. He's tough. He gets to see boobs and stuff. That would have been enough for me to be like, as a teenager, hey, cool guy.
Can we hang out?
Hey, guy in the neighborhood. who's like 22. Can we hang?
Dear teen, I feel like teens know this now. Middle schoolers, dear middle schoolers. If there's an adult who's not your parent and or a coach, if there was an adult that wants to hang out with you outside of a structured format, they're not cool.
Not cool. Not cool. We'll send them on to Judge Harvey.
Mm-hmm.
No, but yeah, don't hang out with people that are older than you when you're younger.
Yeah.
Stick to the age that you're used to.
We're fine. Look, this is fine. Vince
this
and
is, This is parasocial.
This is
and it is fine. And that's the end of Hardboiled Cop and Dolphin Part 2.
Sorry, I'm laughing at so in StreamYard, when you stop sharing a screen, it goes to like the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And the panel it decided to choose. I'm like, all right. Just got to stare at that, I guess.
I can help you.
No. It's fine.
It's fine. Hardboiled Cop and Dolphin continues to be a joy to read.
Mm-hmm.
Our schedule might get a little squirrely next week.
Oh yeah, I imagine we're going to take some kind of break.
I think we're probably going to have to take a break for multiple reasons.
Mm-hmm.
One of those is we'll be coming off the back of our 12-hour charity stream.
It's too many.
On September 30th over on twitch.tv/Kame House Party. So go ahead and give us a follow, like, subscribe to that channel so you don't miss the go live announcement. Our information is up. It's in the episode description where you can donate to our Tiltify. Please donate to help us reach our goal in eradicating cancer from the planet, because the government won't do it.
But it is like Cell. You got to get rid of every little bit.
Every little bit. Trust me, I know. And I also know that in the following next week? Next freaking week, October 4th, 9:30 p.m. Eastern.
I got the link. I don't have the good art for it, but
okay.
Some art. But here's this.
There we go. Shonen Chumps, New York's premier anime comedy live show. It's coming. It's a week away. It's October 4th. This is the comedy variety show that is anime themed, that myself, Donald Chang, Kurt Cruz are putting on with a bunch of our very, very funny, very, very weeby friends. There's a litany of programming that we'd love for you to catch either live or with the live stream, because you can get a ticket to both events, y'all. We've got anime themed round of trivia with prizes. We've got Anime Sports Center. So imagine ESPN's Around the Horn, but about Goku instead of LeBron James. He's also he's also aging in the game. He's not featured in 2024's Jump Festa artwork, Aaron. It's shocking the internet.
Interesting.
The Dragon Ball fans are livid. But I am living my best life, because after that, we've also got AMV Theater, followed by a bunch of great anime-inspired characters from some of the funniest people I know here in New York, all culminating into a live, improvised episode of an anime that we're making up on the spot with you, the audience, and our seasoned team of really cool, very funny, and also incredibly weeby improvisers. I can say that some of them are big fans of Orono Host Club and some other very cool deep cuts. So I'm excited to see what genre we pull out of our hats for this improvised anime. All of that is October 4th, Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. You can get your tickets now at Caveat NYC. Caveat is on, I think it's 21 Clinton Street in downtown Manhattan. So that's the corner of Clinton and First.
Yeah.
It's just above Canal Street. It's
Everyone
right off the
knows.
Canal stop on the F.
Downtown
So
Manhattan, that's the center of the world, baby.
I'm gonna have to close all the bridges to where? Manhattan. So nobody can leave on Wednesday.
But yeah, you
October
might
4th.
as well.
Yeah. Look, if you got nothing to do, look, I know. What are you going to watch? The Golden Bachelor Wednesday night? F that. You're going to watch Shonen Chumps live, and then you're going to watch Spy Family, which airs 2 days later. And then after that, it's Attack on Titan final episode part.
Oh, is it
6? I don't know.
Yeah, don't schedule any of these during a premiere of some kind.
But look, that's it. And that's the end of this episode. So whether you are whether you are
Don't do a boob one.
I guess I'm done. See you later. Keep swimming. God.
Splash. Oh no, Sonic, no.
Yeah, we finally killed Sonic.
Yummy, yummy house party.